guys, it's Yolanda, the Happy Housewife, and today we're going to be making mini apple pies, right? So we all know the old adage, baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and lemonade. Today we're making apple pie. We are going to use these beautiful Granny Smith apples. And I know that you might have a question, well, can I use any apple I want? Absolutely. I think that Granny Smith give the most incredible flavor without being overly sweet because we are going to add sugar. So for us, Granny Smith apple for an apple pie is the way to go. Let's get started. Okay, so I've cut up my little apples. You can slice them real thin, okay, not thick, because they are going to cook inside of the pie crust. And I put a dash of lemon juice, just a splash in there, right? And that keeps your apples from browning too much, but it also helps to draw out the flavor of the apple. Lemon juice works well like that with strawberries, apples, any kind of fruit really, to bring out the flavor. So I've got 4 medium apples in here, or medium to small size apples. Then I've got some sugar. Oh, okay. And we're going to stir that up real good. Then I've got some cinnamon. Now I'm using the cinnamon from Pampered Chef. I really like this one. And it smells so delicious. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. That's what's going to make these apples nice and thick. And when you're measuring cornstarch, guys, you want to level it off, because cornstarch too much can make your recipe a little gummy. And I like fresh apples. Now look, you can use canned apples. I know there's a popular recipe from Aldi with canned apples, but fresh apples are my favorite. I'm going to add a little bit of nutmeg. And I primarily use McCormick seasoning. I think that they have quite a bit of flavor to them. And I've been using those for years. I did peel these apples. And as you can see, it's already delicious looking. Yeah. I'm going to add just a dash of vanilla. Not a lot. Not enough to even put in a spoon. But just a little. My mom used to pour it in the top. Thanks, Mom. Okay. It smells so good, guys. And you can make this right while your dinner is cooking. We are having lasagna for dinner, so I have time to make these look in a jumbo muffin pan. You could even make it in the smaller muffin cups, if you will, muffin tin. I'm going to add just a little bit more sugar because. Okay. Now it's time to spoon this in, and you're going to spoon it right in the center. Right in the center. It smells so good, y'all. I'm going to have more than what I need, and that's okay. These are going to be bursting with flavor and apple cinnamon goodness. And if you have some left, you know, and you just want to make 4, guess what? You can put it in your oatmeal tomorrow. It'll still be good. I'm going to kind of overstuff these just a little bit because I'm going to put some yummy crust on top. Get all that cinnamony goodness in there. Actually, I won't have very many left. Right? Yum. I am then going to show you what I do with my pie crust. This is pre-made. You can make your own. I'm all about what's quick. And I'm just going to use my pizza wheel to make my little lattice strips. Right? And it doesn't have to be perfect, moms. This would be a fun thing to do with the kids. Just let them put the little apple pie lattice strips on there. I need a little bit of dough there. Again, these are going to be not perfect, yet very, very delicious, right? Baking pie is, you can kind of cut that off if you want with your pizza wheel. A nice pastime to have with the kids. I remember baking sweet potato pies with my grandmother, being in the kitchen with her, and carrot cakes with my mom. So just being in the kitchen is like, and they don't have to be perfect because they're gonna bake up beautifully. And we're gonna go back the opposite direction with some other strips. See, art class was not my strong suit. Michaela would have these oh so perfect, right? But not me, and that's okay. Because when you see how they bake up, you're gonna be like, wow. Thank you guys for joining us for Apple Week, one of my favorite fruits. We've had apples in our celery juice. We've had apples in our salad. And today we're gonna have something sweet, little mini apple pies. And these are like deep dish pies because I put them in a jumbo muffin cup, right? Don't worry. They will be beautiful. It's almost like my oven will transport them. Grandmas, this would be a great little dessert to make with the grandbabies, right? Some of my fondest memories were in the kitchen with my grandparents and my parents creating goodness, right? I'm gonna clean it, oops. We're gonna leave that in. I'm gonna clean this up just a little bit. And then, ooh, I'm gonna show you how we make these. This is gonna be my Frankenpie because it's all weird. Right. Just move it up. Ugly on the outside, beautiful on the inside, right? And then I'm going to take a little bit of, ooh, you just not one. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of egg white and I'm going to brush it over the top. And this is a silicone brush, which I'm really enjoying using. You can just pop it in the dishwasher. Just plain egg white, guys. And what that does is it makes it shiny and delicious looking, right? Does not do anything to the flavor, but it does make it look beautiful. And our little pies are ready. To go in the oven, Okay, and so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover these with a little bit of foil so they have time to bake. Then I'm going to remove like a tint, a foil tint, and then I'm going to remove the foil and let them get nice and golden brown. We'll be right back.